Welcome back to another episode of Solidworks tutorials. We have project number 6, making a gasket out of natural rubber with a thickness of 0.25. The first step you want to do, come to your top plane, set normal to, and start your sketch. We'll do a center rectangle from the center point. Just kind of draw it out. And you'll set your first dimension here to 4. Your second dimension here is 7. So there's your rectangle. I'll go ahead and fillet the corners. So you would just want to sketch fillet. It's 1/2 inch radius. And click all 4 corners there. And just hit the check. There should be a radius right here. 0.5. So we have, the next step is our circles in the center. So let's just start at the center here, draw one circle, come over here, draw another circle, and a third circle. And the first one, we know the dimension of it is 2.25. Oops. 2.25. And we know we have to add a relation. We know these 3 circles here are the same diameter, so set them equal. And then we know the distance of the center point to center point. So I like to typically use a line for construction. You come from center point to center point, and you'll do that again. Construction line, center point to center point. This gives you kind of an easier, flexible way to set your centers and hold that dimension. So we'll say here it's 1.75, and we have to add a relation to say this line and this line are equal. Whoops, equal. Get rid of that parallel. Equal. Okay, so they're equal now. Everything's constrained. And the next step is to get rid of your overlapping lines of your circles. So here's, it gets a little tricky because when you do that, you lose your diameter, your equal diameter of the 2 outer circles. So to fix that, we have to draw construction circles. So we'll start with the power trim. So trim entities power trim, and you'll just, hold down your mouse button and cut across the lines that don't really matter. Here, this one, and that one. And then we'll do it again over here. And there's one more. Okay. Hit the check. See how it turned blue like that? You kind of lost your dimensioning a little bit. So the way to fix that is to come over here and hit the circle, and you'll draw a circle that matches, but you need to have that circle for construction. And then you'll come over here and do it again, and for construction. And then we just need to make sure that the 2 circles are collinear. So modifying that, you can see that that circle is going bigger. That one's not, so we just need to make sure we add a relation here. So say that they're co-radial. And so we have to do it for the center circle as well. The center circle has to also be for construction. because then now we can do the add relation. This, not the arc, the circle, and this circle, and this circle are all equal. Okay. And now everything's constrained, and you have your circle cuts, the bolt holes, and at this step we'll draw a circle up here in the corner. This should be 0.4 in diameter. It will be, let's see, it's 1/2 inch from the wall. So it's 1/2 inch from the top. And if you look at the dimensions that are given, so you have 4 inches wide of the gasket and 3 inches is center to center of the holes. So you subtract the 2, divide by 2, and you'll get 1/2. So you know it's 1/2 in the other direction as well. So that's how I came up with this first dimension here. And so we have the 2 dimensions and it's set. So now you want to create a linear sketch pattern, and you know it's they're 2 inches apart, and there's 4 of them. So you'll come up with here, there's 4 circles, but then you know it's on the other side too, so you got to go on the y-axis as well, and you got 4, but those are 3 inches apart. Flip that to show it, and that's all there is to it. So now you've got all your circles and everything, and hit the check. And now you just need to set the dimensions so they stay in place. And center to center should be 3. That's dimension driven. That's just for reference. I bet you we need to add a relation to set those equal. It could be we try to add a relation and say vertical. No, that's not it either. What is the issue? Oh, okay. Well, now they turn black. I don't know why they were turning blue before. So now everything's constrained and everything's good. So you can hit the check of the sketch and exit out of that. You can go to features, extruded boss base, and we know it's 0.25. What is going on there? What is going on there? I wonder. Did we add one too many rows of circles? We might have added one too many rows, so just make sure these get deleted. And mistakes like this do happen, so you shouldn't really get too bogged down and just make your corrections and off you go, hit the check, and there's your part. So something that I made a mistake on was the patterning. There should be 4 circles going that way in the X direction, and there's only a mirror reflection of them, so there should be only 2 sets of patterns. One's in the X direction and the other's in the Y direction. So you should only have 8 holes total. What I said previously was that there was 4 in the Y direction, and that's why we had those yellow circles down here that we had to delete. So we need to set the material to be natural rubber. So come to Edit Material and click down and find rubber, and then go search for natural rubber. Hit apply and hit close. So the next step here of your part, you're trying to find your mass and volume. So go up to evaluate and hit mass properties. So now you have mass properties loaded up, and your volume here is 3.95 cubic inches. Your surface area is 43.21 square inches, and your mass is 0.14 pounds. Thanks for watching, and make sure you like and subscribe for more content.